Hi, I'm Matt Radich, president of Active Watersports. We are an Oregon small business and we employ over 30 people here in the Oregon City area.
Hello, and my name is Brian McLean, co-owner of Northwest Boat Sports, also here in Oregon City, and we employ 17 people full-time.
Last year, new laws were passed that set a weight limit of 5,500 pounds. That weight limit includes ballast, the water ballast tanks that are in boats. It includes that weight in the total weight, but also prohibits the use of ballast. So that ballast weight is counted against you, but you still can't use it. Secondly, they added the 10th Street area of the river into the Newberg congested zone, which was not a contested area in any way. There's no homes on the river, it's very wide, it's rock shores, so that area really should not have been added. But when those two things happened, that's when our business was greatly affected, as well as our customers.
Our goal here today is to get your support for Senate Bill 1071 and to help you understand what 1071 is about. So first and foremost, we would like to get the area of what we call 10th Street back, from the Willamette Falls in Oregon City to the Tualatin River. It's a short, about a 1 mile stretch of river that we would like to get back so that we can demonstrate our boats and also have our customers be able to use their boats in that area.
The other small change and key component to Senate Bill 1071 is the removal of ballast weight when considering the total weight of the boat. You cannot use ballast in any of these areas, so the ballast should not be considered in the total weight. That small change would allow our customers with average size boats to be able to use it on that section of the river and give us the ability to sell those boats on the river again. To clarify, this will not open up the Newberg Pool to wake surfing or ballast use. Both of those will still be banned. We're now going to send you up to Chantel at the 10th Street boat ramp, and she's going to show you why Senate Bill 1071 is so important to our small businesses and all of our customers.
Thanks, Matt. I'm Chantel. I work for Active Watersports. I'm fortunate enough to make my living in this industry, but I've also been a lifelong boater and water skier. Today, I'm going to show you a little bit about the 10th Street area, Bernert Landing that we've been talking about, just so you can get a visual of what we mean when we say this is a great spot for towboats to be able to recreate, for us to be able to do demos. There's no homes on the water, there's no erosion banks, anything like that. This is a great spot for our type of boat to be able to come out and have a great time. We just launched at Bernert Landing, also called the 10th Street Boat Launch. The Tualatin River here, this is where it meets the Willamette, and that's the start of the section that we're talking about. The launch ramp is there, and then we go down north, but downriver towards the falls. It's a pretty small section, but it's a great spot to do demos and a good spot for boats to come surf. The shoreline doesn't have any erosion. There's rocks and trees, but no homes or docks or anything. Originally, this was never part of the Newberg Pool when we were discussing the congestion issues and how tight and narrow it can be. This has always been an open area, and we were surprised, shocked that this was even included because it is such a great area for boats like ours to come. One thing that has really affected our business by shutting down this section of the river is how long it takes us to get a boat in the water to be able to demo it for a customer, to show them what the boat can do. When we come to 10th Street, from our shop, it takes us about 20 minutes to have a boat in the water ready to go. Now we have to go from our Oregon City shop to the Willamette Park in Portland. So lots of traffic driving through, takes a long time to get there. It's a much busier park, so it takes us longer to launch and get the boat in the water. And then once the boat's in the water, it takes us another 2 miles downriver to get past the Hawthorne Bridge so we can show our customers what that boat can do. It is significantly more time consuming, costs us money for labor, it costs us money for fuel, and it just makes it a less pleasant experience for our customers. I'd also like to show you a real comparison of what adding the ballast weight into the dry weight to get to that 5,500 pound mark does in a real situation. So we've got a 20-foot that has a 3,950 pound dry weight. Once we add the ballast in that it comes from the factory with, it does go over that 5,500 weight limit, but I'm not allowed to use the ballast, so it's never going to be more than that 3,900 pounds. If I move over into this much larger, heavier boat, because there's no factory ballast, it is eligible to do towed water sports or Willamette. The smaller 20-foot boat that weighs less is not. To be fair, both of these boats should be able to participate in towed water sports on the upper Willamette. The law is written in a way that it's excluding boats that are smaller from doing this. Ideally, the ballast is kicked out and we're going based on dry weight alone, since we aren't using ballast on the upper Willamette anyway.